In this video, we're going to compare the Flashforge AD5X to the Bambu Lab A1 with the AMS Lite. These are both multicolor printers, but they're very different because the Flashforge is a Core XY, which means the build plate goes up and down and the print head goes back and forth. With the A1, it actually slings the bed back and forth while still moving the print head. With the A1, you can also choose whether you want to get it with or without the AMS Lite. I really recommend getting it, even though it takes up more space. You can always print a mod that allows you to mount it on the top so it takes up less space on your workbench. The A1 does give you a slightly larger build plate, which I found was really nice because with the AD5X, if you're printing Gridfinity, you go up to 5x5 grid. With the A1, you can go all the way up to a 6x6. I also found the A1 I used a lot more because it works with the Bambu Handy application, which has so many free models, so you can print directly from your phone. And this one also has a camera on it that you can monitor your prints. With the AD5X, you have to print from a computer. With the A1, you can always print from a computer if you want, but no computer is required to use this, which just means you end up actually printing things a lot more because you don't have to go to your computer every time you want to print something. I also found with the AD5X, I had a lot of issues with filament breaking in the middle of it, and I would have to take the Bowden tubes out and get it unjammed, which ended up being a huge nuisance. And with the A1, I've never had filament break on it. It's just been rock solid, very reliable. The display on it also feels a little bit better quality than that on the AD5X. So across the board, the A1 just gives you more print surface and it works better. It does take up more physical space though, because the filament's not mounted directly on it, but you can always fix that if you want to just make your own print add-on. Also, the A1, I think I've seen it for about $400 with the AMS Lite. The AD5X is available around that same price range depending on what sales are going on. So I would say the pricing is very close on them. I would personally just spend the extra money on the A1, and if space is a concern for you, mount the AMS Lite on top of it. Otherwise, just deal with it because neither of these are enclosed, but you're gonna much enjoy the use of the A1. One other big difference between these, with the A1, I had no issues with bed adhesion. I bought the cryo grip plate to put on it. I never even needed to use it. The stock plate is holding models just fine, but with the AD5X, even with the cryo grip plate, I've consistently had adhesion issues, even trying different settings on the slicer. So if I could only pick one of these, I would definitely recommend getting the A1 with the AMS Lite. Even if you don't plan on doing a ton of multicolor printing, if you just want it for the ability to quickly swap filaments as you're printing, this one is way better. It also has no issues with switching back and forth from PLA to PETG. It just handles all the settings perfectly. So highly recommend the Bambu Lab A1 over the Flashforge AD5X.